Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another inks comparison video. This is Shimmer Inks comparison number 1. So I think let's go and swap up some inks, but first I'd like to show you something. So you may recall that on previous videos I have been using these pens for dipping the inks. These are pens made by William Shakur in the UK. He's on Instagram.com/WilliamShakur. Now this one doesn't have a nib, and I'll show you why in a moment, because like this one does have a nib. So I've been using these as dip test pens. These are 3D printed by William. They are really good pens with a number 8 size Bock titanium nib. But I want to show you something a little bit different. This is what I'm now going to be using. This is a dip pen holder for a number 8 size Bock nib. So I'm going to be using this in future ink comparison videos, and you can see here it actually looks quite nice. So thanks William for sending me this, and I will start to swap up some inks now. So the first ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Magical Forest, and it's a shimmer ink because it has particulate or shimmer particles in there, and you can see the colour of that shimmer. So I'm going to have to shake this bottle up a little bit, and you'll see there that now all of the particles have dispersed into the ink. So we'll do an ink swatch here. Now, I do typically find that a lot of these shimmer inks tend to be a little bit more on the dry side, because they do have this sort of particulate in there. So I'm going to do just a sort of smaller swab there with 1 pass and 2 pass. So this is Diamine, and it's Shimmertastic, and it is Magical Forest. And I can already see the shimmer forming on the page there. The next ink is Herbin, and this is Emerald of Chivor. And again you can see another very green glittery ink. So we'll do an ink swatch here. We'll do a little bit more saturation, because this is a little bit more of a sheening ink as well as a shimmer ink. So this is Herbin, and it's Emerald of Chivor. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Firefly, and you can see the glitter there. So we'll do an ink swatch. I have to say, this is quite a nice ink. I like this punchiness of the orange. So this is Diamine, and it's Shimmertastic, and it's Firefly. But that is a beautiful ink. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Wine Divine, and you can see the colour of that shimmer there. Almost like a coppery colour. So we'll do an ink swatch here. And this is almost like a Merlot colour. But again, I find this quite dry to start off with. And again, it's just a lot of these inks tend to be a little bit dry because of the shimmer particles there. So we'll do a writing sample. So this is Diamine. And it's Shimmertastic and it's Wine Divine. But that's actually quite a nice Merlot colour. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Frosted Orchid, and this is the colour that you get from that shimmer. So we'll do an ink swatch here. Now this I do find to be a very lubricated ink. So we'll do a second pass there. So this is Diamine, and it's Shimmertastic and it's Frosted Orchid. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Purple Pizzazz, and there's not a lot of particulate on the bottom there, but you can see a little bit of gold particulate there. So we'll do an ink swatch here. Now there's not a lot of gold particulate on the bottom there because I've actually been using this, and I inked up a pen quite recently, and I have to say that I'm actually down to half a bottle of this now, and I'm really liking this ink. So I think I might have to get some more of it. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic and it's Purple Pazzazz. But I like that Diamine Shimmertastic Purple Pazzazz. That is a really nice colour ink, and I like purple inks. The next ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Pink Glitz, and you can see the colour of that shimmer. So we'll do an ink swatch. Now this is another shimmer ink that I like a lot because you can just see the colour there. It really is quite a nice colour. Do a little bit more saturation on the top part so you can see it there. So we'll do a writing sample. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic and it's Pink Glitz. But that for me is a really nice shimmer ink with a nice pink colour. The next ink is a Herbin ink, and this is Rouge Hematite from the 1670 range, and you'll see there the colour of the glitter. So we'll do an ink swatch. And this is actually quite a nice colour, and it's an ink that I just don't use enough. So this is Herbin and it's Rouge and it's Hematite. But that's actually quite a nice punchy red there, which does have some sheen to it as well, and it'll be interesting to see if we get any sheen coming out on this sample. Now the last ink we have is Diamine Shimmertastic Citrus Ice, and just look at the colour. Now we'll do an ink swatch here. Now because it's more of a yellow ink, I do find that this is quite a dry ink, and also it's made even drier with the particles. But if you like a light sort of yellowy, maybe towards apricot colour ink with some shimmer, then this is probably what you want to go for. So this is Diamine Shimmertastic and it's Citrus Ice. but that is actually a really nice ink, and I love that ink a lot. It's just that I find it writes very dry unless you put it in a fire hose of a nib. And just to show you here, that's what it looks like. You can just see there that it's amazing. So I think let's take a look at these inks in a little bit more detail here now that they've dried. So we have Diamine Shimmertastic Magical Forest, and you will see here it has a lot of shimmer particulate on that ink. So this is a silver glitter that's in Diamine Shimmertastic Magical Forest. The next one is Herbin Emerald of Chivor. Now this is a different colour green. It's more of a bluey green, I would say, but it has a gold shimmer to it, and you can see that there, which is quite nice. And then we have Diamine Shimmertastic Firefly, and I like this a lot, not only because of the orange colour, but if I show you here, you can see all of that shimmer, and it just looks really, really good. Then we have Diamine Shimmertastic Wine Divine, and I've been using this a lot lately, and you can see here it's a sort of a Merlot colour ink, but it then has a little bit of a gold shimmer going on there. And then Diamine Shimmertastic Frosted Orchid. Now this is a little bit more of a sort of pale violet sort of colour going on, but then it has this very wicked silver shimmer going on, and that is just amazing. Another ink I've been using a lot lately is Diamine Shimmertastic Purple Pazzazz, which is a nice dark purple, and I'd say it's almost like Diamine Majestic Purple, but with some gold shimmer particles there, which actually make it sparkle a little bit more. We then have Diamine Shimmertastic Pink Glitz, which is a really nice pink colour with some gold shimmer particles, and look at that. That is a huge amount of shimmer going on there in that ink. Then we have Herbin Rouge Hematite. Now, I'm not so sure about this ink. Maybe I just have a bad bottle, but I don't find a lot of shimmer on this, and I do get a little bit of sheen. It's more of like a coppery sheen going on there, but it's just quite subtle, I find. So it's not really what I would call a shimmer ink myself, but it does have a little bit of a shimmer slash sheen. You can see the particles there, but if I catch it a little bit there, you can see it, but it's not as much as the Diamine Shimmertastic colours. And then we have this Diamine Shimmertastic Citrus Ice, and just look at this. That is a lot of shimmer going on there on that ink. So this is my Shimmer Inks comparison number 1 video. If you have any inks here, then do let me know if you like these. Likewise, if you don't have any of these inks and you would like to pick some inks up, or if you have other inks that I haven't showcased in this ink comparison, then do let me know in the comments below. So that's my Shimmer Inks comparison number 1 video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.